Hello there guys and gals. Now, if you're here watching this, then I'm sure you're after one of the greatest secrets to being a professional gamer. So, I'm probably sure you're wondering what it is. Well, it's most likely right behind you right now, this very moment. Yes, it's that thing right under your butt. Yes, your very chair. And the reason for this, well, it's simple, really. While you're chilling out in your chair, your reflexes and reactions are slightly dulled, and this obviously affects your gameplay. So, what do you do to change this and even improve your speed and reactions? Well, for this, we look to the ways of Kung Fu, in particular, the stances they employ to heighten their speed and alertness, and even the power. So, I will show you a number of special stances, starting with one of the most commonly used stances by all professional players. So, keep your hats on and you'll be a pro in no time. So, here are a number of the stances which I am here to show you today, which you can employ into your gaming skills, and I have laid out a similar layout as to how to do that using some nice ragdolls. So here we go. This is the standard pro setup. You would actually see normally a chair behind the professional player. That is just a ruse. Do not be confused to believe they are actually sitting on the chair. No, they are actually just employing the standard shadow chair stance, where they just simply float above the ground and all the weight is placed on their legs, using their muscles to the full capacity. So, the next stance we have here, another one. It's a bit more complicated than the standard standing stance. You stand actually on your toes and face towards in a strange thrust pelvis stance. Though, bear in mind, you can use the desk for leverage, but all the weight will be directly on your toes and will keep you on your toes the entire game. So if you want to be fast and speedy, that may be the one you want. So, next along we have this wonderful little fella performing the ballet style stance, which is a very tricky one to perform. It is similar to the one before, however you do not have the desk supporting you, and a single toe is all you get. Alright, also our next fella here performing a reversed arched, play style, a reverse arch. You know how it is. You get the full force of your foot, but you're doing it backwards, upside down. It can be quite disorientating. You may request actually to have your monitors put upside down, but that's completely optional. A professional player doesn't need that assistance, really. And here we have a flying squirrel, right here. This is the flying squirrel stance. This may require some assistance in order to perform it. I would advise some sort of a harness, or balloons and stuff like that. It's always useful. But yeah, this is a tricky one to perform because you must keep your feet elevated, or the stance is completely worthless. If you just hang there and have your feet down, you're basically in a hammock, and that's not what you want. That's resting. So here we have an easier one for those of you who do not have the greater lower or upper body strength to perform some of the other stances. Maybe you want to do the blind dancing monkey, where you stand on your keyboard and mouse and put on a blindfold to elevate your sense of hearing and sound and awareness of your terrain. So, if you don't have the lower body strength, then I would advise, if you have a high amount of upper body strength, that you in fact turn your keyboard and mouse the opposite way around and perform a simple headstand, or handstand I should say, handstand stance. And that's how you do that. Very, very simple, very, very nice. You'll be able to, keep all the blood in your head so it's circulating at a super fast rate, and you'll be able to focus on everything. Now you've got the, this is more of a Kung Fu style one right here, where you perform literally Kung Fu with your keyboard and mouse. You just focus on your target, and you will blast them away at lightning speeds. Of course, make sure you have a laser mouse to perform this stance. It's very important. A bull mouse will not be supported by this stance. You need to cast the laser onto your own arm or the keyboard and move in sync with it. Now this is the half climbing man. What you do is you get into a sort of half climbing state and you just remain there. Like at this really, really tough point, you can use your knee as leverage, but I can tell you, by the end of this stance, that knee will be caning if you are putting all the weight on it. You need to put the weight on your foot right there and your hands, and you really need to get in there and focus Oh, I'm a bit stuck. There we go. And this last one, a very, very simple one, maybe quite a military type one. This is the simple push-up stance. You just simply get into a push-up style of stance in front of your computer, and you simply perform push-ups while playing your game. This keeps obviously the adrenaline pumping and will keep you rocking and rolling throughout the entire game. So that is 10 special and unique stances in order to heighten your awareness while playing games. So I would suggest, if you wish to be a professional gamer, that you employ one or maybe even multiple of these stances, and in no time you'll see the results. Trust me on that. So have a good day, lads and ladies out there, and I hope you have a wonderful one indeed. So I'll catch you next time. So see ya then.